Hello everyone and welcome back to another relaxing long play of Manor Lords. In this video we're going to be doing a grand showcase of the brand new update, all of its new features, as well as how it applies to an entire playthrough. If you guys are enjoying these, let's get this video to 500 likes to keep them coming. And if you guys also wouldn't mind, we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. I definitely appreciate your support in getting there. Without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to another relaxing long play of Manor Lords. Today we're starting with absolutely nothing and we are taxed with building a little bit of a town. Today let's take a look at our starting resources. We have rich iron, which is quite nice for making weapons. Should be able to make a little bit of money with that as well. We got some berries, some wild animals, and stone. And way over here we have some clay. The other good thing is we also have... oh, this looks kind of new. Looks like they kind of updated the UI for this. We got wheat fertility. Basically fertility for days everywhere you look, so that should be very, very nice for us as well. So I mean, we kind of have some opponents that we're going up against as well. We also have some bandit camps to take. Team Blue over here, where the heck are they? Right here. So they've already kind of started building a little bit. Got some supplies, got some roads, that should be nice. And Team Yellow already have their logging camp, which is kind of crazy. So we'll be checking back in on them throughout the playthrough and hopefully take one of their regions as well. So we have a nice little path coming through our little King's Road. What I could probably do is just figure out where I want my logging camp to go to start. I mean, we kind of have trees everywhere you look. I could probably start with just chopping these and then build the majority of my town probably over here to start and then maybe move on over here. So let's maybe put this kind of just right in the trees like that. Let's get a couple of food resources as well. It kind of sucks that my berries are way back here. Oh, you know what? This might be a little bit difficult because we can't really build there. I think that's probably the best that we can do. So let's just put that there. Let's get our hunting camp maybe somewhere kind of in the open. I could probably maybe tuck it in there maybe. I think that looks pretty good. Now let's get a couple of paths and kind of carve out our town. Looks like our ox is already moving, doing some excellent work. Let's take this through here, and I kind of want to get a path going over there. I also like the idea of maybe coming through here, and I guess kind of going up all the way to here. And then I guess I can just go straight. Well, let's actually do this. Let's get rid of that tree. I don't really love that one. Then we can go right to our hunting camp, and then through here we can just take a path and go back to our main one there. And then I could also come through here and have a little space for probably like a granary and storehouse in this area. I think that would look pretty good. Where should we get our little marketplace? Do we have any timber left? We have 5 timber. Let's get a few things. So obviously we're gonna... oh, not the right... let's get a well somewhere. Ooh. All of our water fertility is way over here, which isn't the best. I could probably just have it like maybe even like right here. It's pretty central. I think that wouldn't be too bad. And then I'll maybe even have a little area coming through here. Kind of just like that. And then that creates just a little bit of space for our well to go. Nice little junction there. I love that. Let's get our granary and storehouse. So I think our granary, I could probably put our granary like, I mean, I kind of like the idea of having it kind of just by that tree like that. Storehouse could maybe go somewhere similar. Maybe kind of just like right there. And then I could take a path up through here and then maybe kind of connect to both of them. So let's kind of just go up through here. Actually, maybe even a little bit tighter. Probably do this instead. And then I guess what I could do is just... what do I want to do here? Let's kind of just go this way. And then I can lead this out into this area and then maybe just kind of connect this to there. And then I can have a little area. I think this will actually be kind of cool. Let's do kind of like a little square area in here. Like I can probably go like that and then have our own separate one going this way and then maybe kind of connect them, I guess. Or maybe have something in the middle, or maybe even like our, where's that thing? Trading post. I think that would look pretty good in here. If I could maybe fit that in there, I think that would look pretty good.
Just give me a hammer and something
In which case I might actually move this back just a touch, just to make sure I can get my trade point right in here. Oh, that road is in the way. And then I think I could probably get it in there. Can tuck it in there nicely. Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. And then I can kind of build around it. That should be lovely.
I'll go deaf from all that hammering.
This guy's bad at all the hammering. I think what I might do actually is get rid of this, and then I can continue this path. Maybe kind of just like that. And then honestly, I could probably just keep that the way it was, and then have my marketplace right in the middle. And I think that would be kind of perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I love that. Marketplace right in the middle. I'll wait to maybe have enough timber to get our, whatever you call it, trading post, and then we can continue on with that. Oh, they changed everything. Like, this is new, I think. This little UI. What else did they change? I know they kind of helped, or the oxen. They debugged the oxen, so they actually work now. The ox carts with the brand new construction yard, I think they kind of fixed. And obviously we have our tier 3 church as well. Hopefully I'll be able to show that for you guys today. That'd be kind of cool. Let's maybe move our hitching post really quick. So this could probably go, I mean, if I could, I'd love to fit it like in here. I don't want to get rid of any trees, so let's maybe tuck that right in there. And then maybe another one. Oh, we've got to be able to put it in here. Maybe right there might be fine. If we can fit it, that shouldn't be too bad. Logging camp is done. Let's get 2 workers on there. And then all of these trees I'd love to keep around for aesthetic purposes. So I think we'll just kind of chop into this little cliffside. That might be pretty good for our logging. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Nice little cinematic shot anyway. Might as well do that. Look at that. Looking beautiful. What a just immersive game. I absolutely love it. So we have our hunting camp done as well. And looks like we're currently working on this. So I kind of need a way to get that back here. I think we'll just kind of come through here. And I guess just right through here. And slowly work our way back through here to our main road, just like that. I think that should work perfectly. We'll be able to get our wild animals. And again, this isn't like end game food. That is where our wheat fertility and all that's going to come into play. Could probably have like a little farm in this area or something. We will have to see. Obviously, lots of residential opportunities going this way. I might take this even a little bit. What do I want to do with this? I kind of like the idea of, yeah, maybe taking this up through here and kind of weaving through the trees. Let's maybe go a little bit tighter and kind of just leave that there for now. And then I guess I could maybe have a little path going through here. Leave a little bit of room for extra houses to go, and then I can continue those paths once the time comes. We're getting some stone. That is excellent. Let's maybe speed this up a little bit to get some of that going. Let's maybe take a look at this. So we have 16 total wild animals. What I might do is just lower this to like 10. 16 is actually quite low. It's usually like 18. I wonder if they nerfed that. So let's try 10 and we can gauge it from there. And we also have a couple hitching posts. Let's order a second ox to help us out. We have weather effects on absolute difficulty. So as soon as it rains, which I think it might any second, all of this is going to be completely cooked. So we gotta, oh, I think they changed the rubble stone. I had like little white outlines, kind of cool. So we need to get that stuff collected as soon as we can. Looks like our granary is just about done. And then we have our timber to build our trading post. So again, I'm just going to put this right there. And then I can take a path straight up through here. Maybe let's just try this instead. Let's see. Let's go as close to there as we can. Let's just go straight back. And then, I mean, it doesn't have to be too crazy. What should I do? I guess I don't really need to take it any further than that, but let's maybe go something like that just to get a little more room. And then I can get our storehouse in here if I can find it. I'll probably put it like right here and try and avoid those trees. We need a little bit more timber. I think they kind of reworked a lot of the little icons. They look a little more cartoony now. Slash pixelated. I can't really say they look much better. All this kind of looks the same. I don't know why that, like, timber looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? Am I crazy? I don't know. I might be. Storehouse, let's get that. I could probably even put it like, no, there's not really any need. Let's just put that right there. And then it could be on either side of our trading post. We got our marketplace right there. All should be well. So let's get our granary. Oh, it's actually raining right now. Shoot. All this stuff should instantly get spoiled. Come on. Oh yeah. It's damaged. I'm pretty sure. Spoilage very high. Come on, get that stuff collected. Stop building that. We got stuff to collect. Oh man, shoot. Okay, well, hopefully it didn't spoil too much. We got some homeless people's tents there. We have about 7 timber, so I wouldn't mind getting a couple of houses. I guess I could just get houses like right along here. And maybe just have a nice little path going that way. I don't want too many random little paths, but honestly, let's just get a couple of houses in here. And then we can leave a little bit of space there, unless I take that a little bit further. I might as well use the room. I could probably get a whole nother house in there. Yeah, let's maybe try that. That's not the worst. And then I can continue on and build in this area. Obviously, I'll need to kind of save this for our... Let's maybe actually go up to where our iron is going to go. That's going to be a pretty important main road since it's a rich deposit. And then I'll probably need to do something like this. Kind of junction that road. I think that looks pretty good. So yeah, we got our trade post coming up. We got 2 workers on there. I think if this is done, I'm going to get somebody on there as well. So we definitely need to collect those berries before it's too late. This seems to be a decent number. Like, it's staying high enough. Oh, our generic storage is full, hey? I'm actually going to take a worker off here just to get a couple other things done. We definitely have some things to build. And we also have some more timber. What do I want to do with this? I could probably take this path and kind of continue on. That'd be a kind of a cool little area. And then I could maybe do a little path kind of going through here. And then get some houses in here. This is a little bit tight, which I worry about, but I think it shouldn't look too bad. We gotta collect that stuff there. Yeah, I don't know. I guess for now I could get a few houses in here. That would look pretty good. I could get 2 going that way, or... Oh, come on. That's got to be a little bigger. Yeah, let's maybe get rid of that, and then I can maybe make this a little wider even. Let's go as tight to that as we can. And see if that works a little better. Let's maybe leave a little bit more room in here. I could probably do something like that. And be just as good. Come on, please work. I need just enough space in the back. Why does it work that way but not? Okay, honestly, I might just face it this way. That'll work just fine. That'll give us enough houses at least. We have our trading post done. Let's get somebody on our storehouse quickly to collect that stuff, as well as up here to keep them working. That's definitely needed. We still have 11 timber. I think we should have enough houses and 1 extra for available living space. And then eventually we'll get our iron going, but I think before we do that, we need to get our saw pit up and running, which I'll probably put like right, maybe just behind our storehouse, and then woodcutter's lodge could go, I mean, really anywhere. Oh, we've already chopped down some trees. Wow. Actually going pretty quick. Let's maybe just get this like right there. Should be fine. Might as well build things as tight as possible. Looks like we cleared out that stuff. Let's get a couple more houses if we can make this work. Oh gosh, yeah, it doesn't like that. Let's try that instead. There we go. That's not the worst. That looks pretty ugly, but I think like 2 houses there looks pretty good. And then I could get a few going this way as well. I don't know exactly what I want to do with this, but we shall see. But this is a nice, humble little town so far. Look at how cute this looks. I don't know if cute's the word, but kind of neat. I don't know. Maybe neat. Let's try neat for once. Sun's kind of crusting over the mountains. Can't quite see. That actually makes me think, do we have a day and night cycle on? We should maybe try that. Usually when I try it, like, it just disappears behind the mountain in 5 minutes and you only have like a couple minutes of sunlight. So it's not super ideal. Let's see, is this empty? Looks like that is. And they're doing pretty good with the berries. Okay, we got 15 months of food. That's actually good. I am happy with that. So we definitely need to build some more houses.
Can I stay with you?
Granary, I think they're pretty busy. Let's get somebody off our storehouse and get some houses built. I think that's going to be pretty important. We definitely have enough houses to start. And then if I'm going to get... See, since we have really good fertility... You know what I should do? I could probably have some fields along here, and then that's really close. I think I like that, and then maybe some more residential area over here. Maybe some fields as you come in here as well. Here, let's maybe try this. I could probably split this in two. Let's maybe go up this way. And then I could get some fields going. Let's maybe actually go a little bit further that way, right to there. And then once I get rid of these tents, I can kind of split this in two. That could be a couple of fields. And maybe over here as well. Let's maybe get this situated. Go right off of here. This could be a few fields. Maybe just going... I mean, I should kind of wrap this all the way around.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to
Something,
not
let's
move.
maybe actually go a little wider. Then we can come in like that. I think that's kind of cool. And then we could split this into maybe something like that. I think that should be pretty good for our fields. And obviously we'll need to get a space for our farmhouse to go. I don't know if that was really the best time to do this. But I could probably get my farmhouse like... Actually, you know what? I should probably put my windmill down first. Oh gosh, this is terrible. I might not be able to get this in a very good spot. I might have to put this kind of like right there. Maybe, and then kind of build around it. I'm actually going to get rid of this for right now. I guess I could maybe get my farmhouse. Put that maybe right there. And then I need some planks. I think I'll get somebody on there eventually, but we need to get a couple of things done here. Looks like they are maxed out. Let's take them off of there. And then I wouldn't mind some more timber. Maybe somebody on our storehouse.
Hey, where are the pegs?
Family members joined. We need another family to come in here. That should happen eventually. Got to get a couple more houses built. And that should come in due time. How's this doing? It says it's still growing, but there's only 2 berries left. And we are in June. So I think we'll actually still have a little bit of growth. Let's take somebody off of there for now. Maybe get one more on our timber. Let's let that grow a little bit more. We still have another month with August. Oh, since with that difficult weather, we may have more droughts, which I think should kind of hurt our fertility. But I guess we'll kind of find out. I'm curious to see what'll happen there. I could also get a couple of houses in here. Maybe do something like that. And then maybe kind of going this way. Have a nice little area. And then maybe I could probably split this in 2. I'll probably have to get rid of this tree no matter what. I could get a couple of houses in here. Yeah, I don't know if I love that. Let's just get rid of that for now. What do we have? 9 timber. We're doing pretty good for timber. Did we have our second ox? Looks like we do. We kind of just need to get these houses built to defeat homelessness. That's step number 1. And then maybe get one more extra for somebody to move into. We basically just need more families at this point. So yeah, the storehouse is kind of helping with that. In fact, this guy's doing nothing right now, so let's take him off as well. Then we can get those houses built even faster. Okay, looks like that is done. So we need one more house built for somebody to move into. We have an armament delivery. Let's get that going. And we got some heavy rain coming in as well. That is not good. Man, I can't believe our only well fertility was right there. Underground water. Yeah, that's as good as it got. Shoot. Well, that's probably as close as we can get it anyway. And I guess I wouldn't mind some planks at this point. So let's maybe get somebody on our saw pit. Let's permanently sign an ox just so we get that done as fast as we can. Okay, there. We should be able to deliver some things there. Yeah, that's going pretty quick. I also should get some space for a tavern. I don't know really where I want to get a tavern. I could probably utilize this little area. The only issue is we might get a little, yeah, overlaps animal habitat. Kind of nice it tells you that. Will cause migration. Might have to kind of tuck it back here, but I think that's probably the spot. I think that'll look pretty good. And we have 20 planks now. So that should actually be enough for a church. So I'll maybe get a little bit more. 30. What do we need for a church? 20 planks. And then I also need to build this thing. So I might get this now. Oh man. Is that the 94%? And it's just so close. Like I love how close that is. Or I can maybe tuck this right on the end here. And that's 91. I think that'll actually look pretty good. Let's try that. And then I could just connect that. And then I could take this and go up and just kind of connect it right to there. And then I could get a field right there. I think that's perfect. That's probably our best spot for a windmill, to be honest. So that might just be good. Let's just take that there. And I guess we could maybe do that as well. Why not? Yeah, we got all those houses built. And I wouldn't mind getting a couple more. I could probably get like a field in here. Maybe some houses along here. I wouldn't mind some houses back here. Maybe kind of going around here and towards the back of this area. Maybe kind of just around there. And then I could maybe squeak this up and go kind of just up there for now. And that just creates a little bit more room. I could probably get something up here. But I think for now, let's get some houses. I mean, we have really good fertility. Let's get your farmhouses done. Let's maybe put our fields in here. This will be an excellent field. Let's put that in there. Efficiency up. Interesting. So we're up to 22% now. Because I think we got rid of a couple of trees. And I wouldn't mind getting rid of these ones as well. I feel like that would also help with our efficiency. Should I do that? Honestly, I wouldn't mind just getting the extra little farm space. Anyway, yeah, efficiency going up again. So we're up to 95% now. Probably just these little trees that are in the way. And then I will need a little bit more space in here. What do I want to do with this? Probably, I don't know. This is just weird. Let's maybe leave that. Let's maybe just go straight down through here, leaving as much room as I can. And then again, I can get some houses in this area. Let's put a few in here and see what that kind of looks like. I wouldn't mind facing them kind of in like that. One's kind of wasted, which I don't love, but we're just going to have to do it anyway. And then in here, I can get a few. Let's maybe do that. Then we can get some extra space. That'll just give us some extra houses. And then over here, I can also get a little field. I think that'll look pretty good. Some decent sized fields. And then we kind of have them spread out. I think that'll actually look really good next to our farm field. I love that. Okay. That is good. Honestly, I could get somebody on here. We've had a few families move in. So I might as well do something. So we have rye. I think rye wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe a little bit of oats just for some color variety, some wheat. And we're also going to need a couple more. So if I can maybe get a couple more fields just over here, that would be nice. Oh, I bet you these are shrinking now. Let's get somebody on there really quick. to get the extra berries. Oh my gosh. We need fuel. Okay, let's get somebody at a woodcutter's lodge. And they, oh my gosh, they've already cut down all those trees. That's kind of nuts. That's insane. Okay, we have 18 timber. We have enough planks. So let's take them off of there. And we've kind of not left a whole lot of room for a church. Where could we get this thing? Maybe back here actually might look kind of cool. So let's put our church back here. We can kind of put it like right next to here, I guess. And then we can just take a path through here. Kind of just like this. And to the other side there. And then maybe we can just connect it like that as well. Just for a little bit extra, but that looks pretty good. And honestly, I can maybe even get a house right here. Would that look cool? Let's try it. Maybe kind of facing like that. Maybe just one house. That's the pastor's or the Pope. Call it the Pope, I don't know. The Pope's house. Right there. I think that'll look good. I also need a couple more fields, maybe on this side. I mean, I'm gonna have lots of room for residential areas, like in here. So I could probably maybe figure that out. Let's take this way. And then maybe all the way to the end? I don't know. I kind of want to keep those trees in place. And then I guess I could split this down the middle. Maybe even going this way. Maybe kind of like that, and then I can maybe get some residential houses along here. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, let's maybe get some houses right here. That wouldn't be too bad. Let's see if we can actually get that in here. Okay, well, that's the best we can do. It didn't like attaching to there. But honestly, that should be fine anyway. And then we'll get a couple more fields in here. Beautiful. Get that done. And this. Then we can get that looking pretty sweet. Okay, hopefully we can get all this done. I wouldn't mind a little bit more oats, maybe some barley wherever we can get it. Yeah, barley would look good there. And honestly, that should be enough for them to complete. We have one family on there. I wouldn't mind an ox as well. I don't know. They're not going to get this done. Are you kidding me? In September. So let's maybe just prioritize these fields. Oats and wheat. Let's prioritize those two. And then see if I can free up another family. Get them on there as well. Who else could we free up? I should probably get somebody in my storehouse as well. That's also full. Yeah, let's just collect these berries while we can. And then we can get them hunting. Another family just moved in, so let's actually get them on there as well. Honestly, this would be really nice if we could get these two fields planted. And I kind of love the way this looks so far. Kind of some fields around those houses. Looks pretty cool. And I do have some planks. We're going to build our church. We got lots to build. Let's maybe get this thing done. Let's put our mine as close to here as we can. Should look pretty good just like that. And then I can get some houses right in here. So let's maybe go right off of here. Kind of connect to the other side. And then this would be kind of cool for a little, maybe extra path going to our little berry hut over there. I mean, it might as well do something. Let's maybe take it around here. And then maybe kind of just connect just like that. And then it kind of goes around it as well. So I think I like that. Let's get a couple more houses in here. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll probably face them all like that. I think that's perfect. And then in here I could get a couple more, but honestly that is a lot of extra houses. Like obviously we're building a bunch throughout here, so that's going to be pretty nice. This is kind of one of my favorite towns so far. I love the way I have my windmill. Everything just looks kind of cool, so I'm excited for that. I think with the extra difficulty, we might have more lightning strikes with the trees starting more fires, so I think we'll have to just see about that. We have an extra family on our hunting camp. Honestly, let's just get another family on there, just so we can get that done. Hopefully we can get all of that done, and maybe this little field. They should be able to get that done, hey? October, we still have a whole nother month after this. A month and a half, so we might even be able to get all this barley done too. I don't know if it's a risk getting this thing built. They might be able to get it done fast enough. That'd be kind of cool. And then we should be able to sell some pelts. We have 25 pelts that we can sell. I wouldn't mind getting that going. How are we doing for firewood? Not great, to be honest. Can't believe how fast we've cleared all of this out. I feel like we haven't even really got that many trees out of all that. Okay, let's get our ox back from there. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of stuff to build, so let's speed this up a little bit, get these fields done. They should even be able to get... Like, should I even worry about this? Another family just moved in, let's get them on there. And honestly, I just want to get a couple more things done. We're still in October. Let's bump that one up, and then maybe even this one. Yeah, these ones will at least do very high. Just to make sure we get those done. We have 14 timber. I might even take one more. That'll be good. We got 7 families on our fields. That is pretty sufficient. Then we can work on everything else. I should probably get this going. Do we have any extra planks? Let's maybe get a little stone gathering camp right in here. I could probably maybe tuck it in here, maybe. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. And then we'll just go up and connect it to our main road like that. It's important to kind of link all these together so they don't spend any extra time going around to find paths. Good to have paths everywhere. So they got that done, and now they're working on all this. This is actually awesome. We're going to get lots of rye, lots of wheat there. We already have our windmill right in the middle of our town, so things are doing pretty well here. Now, usually I go to my storehouse, and actually I think it's our granary, and I turn off the grains and the wheats and stuff, but since everything's really tight together, I don't think I really need to do that. I just don't think I do. And then let's also get a charcoal kiln. Now this could maybe go back here. I still don't know where I'm getting my tavern. I think let's maybe put it like here instead. Oh, I don't know. I'll actually move this thing. Let's demolish that for a second. I'm going to get a path right through here. Kind of just going to the other side. And then I can get a woodcutter's lodge there. And then I think probably a charcoal kiln. Just like right there, maybe. That wouldn't be horrible. And then I could probably even get a house or two in here. That just makes more sense. So we are flying through the houses. Let's get one more family on our fields. Might even be able to get all this done. November? Yeah, I think we will. That's kind of nuts. They totally will. So they're going to do that next. Have everybody working on it, so we should be able to. Look at that. 78 barley. As long as we don't have any crazy droughts, that should be quite nice. And then we can get 8 families back from that. We actually have a lot of people moving in. Oh, we need somebody in our storehouse. Well, we're basically done this. I am very happy with that. Well done. They did great work. So let's actually do this. Put all this back to medium just so they kind of treat it all equally. I don't even know why I messed with that, but sometimes you gotta mess with that a little bit to get them to do what you need them to. Awesome. So I got that seeded as well. That should be done. 45 barley there. And now they are done for the year. Perfect. So now we can get 8 families back. Let's buy our plowing station. Maybe get that done first. And then we can kind of just continue doing what we were doing. Let's get 3 on our logging camp. I'm definitely going to need some more firewood because we only have 2. Oh, this is Kind of a nightmare, to be honest. Let's get these things done so we can start turning that into liquid gold. Let's get those guys back. Let's get somebody hunting, and we can kind of just start to get back on track here. We still have 6 available families. Honestly, let's just keep people available for building a bunch of stuff. I think this would be a nice little spot for our construction yard, or maybe like this. I could put it in here too. Endless possibilities. But I think I might get my tavern before we kind of forget. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that tree. That is like, okay. Let's maybe go by this. Let's turn snap to road off. Let's see if we can just... I think that should work. Let's just put that right there. That is absolutely perfect. Kept that big tree. Love the way that looks. And then I could still maybe get a construction yard in here. Maybe not. So yeah, I'll probably have to put it in here. That's fine. And then actually, this is great space for like a bloomery, anything we really want it to be. Oh, we got to get that thing done too. Okay, let's get some firewood going here. We really need those things built. Looks like our charcoal kiln is just about done. Yeah, and then we got to get this thing done. Because we are currently freezing to death. December's plenty cold. Let's get that thing done. Beautiful. 3 families on there. And let's designate a little area. I can't believe we've already chopped all of these trees down. It makes me sad, I'm not going to lie. So let's maybe start working on like all of these. And our logging camp, we could probably do something similar. Do that. And let's also make sure we have, so we don't chop our berry hut down. Our berries, protect resource area and protect resource area. That'll be good. And let's get somebody in our charcoal kiln. We almost have too many families than we know what to do with. I think what I might do, let's get this thing done next. Then I can collect all of that stone. And then if we have enough, looks like we do, let's go on a little adventure. As Bilbo would say, it's time for an adventure. So I think I'll probably go for this one first. Just so we don't get into too much trouble. Let's speed this up. Let's go for him. Where are they? So they are way over here. Let's maybe line up right there. And then we can take them out, hopefully get a little bit of money and use some mercenaries to dominate. Let's go check our opponents really quick. Look at this. They got a nice little... That's actually a pretty practical town. Kind of just one straight line. I don't love to do just like build my entire town on one road because everything's so spread out this way. I don't know if I'm necessarily correct, but I kind of like to just like build things in a bunch of different... I mean, this looks even more spread out, but I like to have my fields in here. I'm having fun, okay? Forget everything I said. Let's go take a look at Team Yellow. They have a nice little town here that actually looks pretty efficient as well. Got some weird looking fence lines going on here. Not the best visionaries or builders over here, but what are you gonna do? Let's go back here. We're getting a little bit closer with those bandits, so that's great. If this thing's built, which looks like it is, let's start getting some iron. And then this is what I like to do. Let's go to our storehouse. Let's turn off iron. And then I'm going to keep all of our iron stored in here. And then I'm going to get a bloomery right here. Where can I get this thing? I guess just like right there maybe. Might be just fine. And I'll probably get another one there just because we'll kind of just need them. So that should be excellent. Let's get a couple of those going. In fact, that would have been a great little spot or a path to kind of branch out. So I may move that. Let's just get another one right here. And then that's just as good, honestly. So yeah, I'll start getting some iron. And then I can start making some iron slabs. Maybe even upgrade a house or two. We definitely need to get some fuels. So are they working on that? Slowly getting some firewood. Let's maybe get somebody at our trading post. And selling some things. So let's sell all of our pelts. It's my trade. I don't need to buy that. Let's start with that. I think they upgraded this food thing, but I And I don't think it looks that much better. Call me a hater. Let's export our charcoal. Keep maybe 10 on hand. This is a major trade, so we will need a trade route. Yeah, let's do that. Enemy unit spotted. I completely forgot about these guys. So they have come to attack us. / defend, because we're technically attacking them. Let's say 8. I think that's glitched. Zoom out a little bit. Well, I kind of see... Oh, there's invisible now. Okay, well, let's get set up right... Honestly, just like right here. Then we can defend that little area. Let's go shield wall. And then wait for our demise. / their demise. Oh, you just can't see the 1 because it blends in with the white. Well, here we go. Our first little controversy of the playthrough. They don't seem too eager to fight. I mean, it is pretty cold. There we go. Hold man, brace for impact. There we go. Give them heck, men. Give them heck. So let's push forward.
Push forward, men.
See if we can get some quick kills here. Maybe some influence. Be good for that. Man, I don't know if what these guys are wearing is warm. I just... it doesn't look super warm to me. We could have tried maybe a little harder. Maybe I'm just a wuss. I don't see any winter coats around. With a puffy jacket like George Costanza. Well, they are men after all, so they're doing pretty good. Let's see what our numbers are looking like. I think they've lost 1. Let's maybe go up here. We can kind of see 17 versus 20. We are doing oh, there he is. That poor man. Let's go zoom in on him. R.I.P. Fred. R.I.P. Okay, let's continue on. Any other bodies on the ground? It's so sad. Am I about to get deep? We're sad. That's very, very sad. Okay, they're at 16. They've lost 2 men so far. Where's the other guy? Where's there's Fred and we got Bob. Where's Bob? I don't see Bob on the ground anywhere. What happened to Bob? Did he run away? Oh my gosh, so many guys have died. There they are. There's a bunch of them. Maybe he's in here? Nope, can't find him. Well, let's zoom in. Watch the rest of the fight here. I think we're doing pretty good. We're actually doing really good here. Not losing any men. That is very crucial. We need all of you men to go back to your families. 20 versus 11. Doing very good. I think probably like 1 more guy and they might start running away here. But then when they get to like 8. Yeah, there they are. You cowards. Well, that works for me. So let's go grab this. And then we can take that back home with us. So that'll be quite nice. Boom. Treasury. Let's get that. We have 114 now, so that is excellent. You know what I just thought about? You remember Battle for Middle-earth 2 when you killed Gollum? Oh, this is bad. We might have to fight them. So let's continue. Let's just walk. When you kill Gollum, you have to take the ring back to your camp. I feel like that's what you should have to do with the money. I don't know. But then if you took the money, it's just free money. So I don't know. There's no right or wrong answer. Let's go standard ground. Here they come. This is actually not great. Let's just let our guys rest up for a little bit. Our guys are pretty tired and they just fought. I expect to lose at least 3 or 4 men here. So we'll just have to see. And more bandits. More bandits. I might just keep them on standard ground and see if they can do a little bit better that way. Sometimes when they get a little bit too aggressive, especially if they're tired, they just start dying. Let's go with a little defensive stance. Good job, men. Who's the first Fred? Oh, there's Fred. Fred's dead. Dead Fred. And we got Bob over here. Where's George? George can't die. George will live forever. Okay, how are we doing? 20 versus 16, so we've already done a decent amount of damage here. You're doing it just fine. Still have 20. Let's speed this up a little bit. I think we should be alright. If they actually don't lose a single man, I think we found our new way to fighting. Just stand your ground. Don't do anything fancy. That's awesome. Another family just moved in. Yeah, that was amazing. Okay, didn't lose a single man. Maybe. Yep, we survived. So that's perfect. Where is it? Over here. Got even a little bit extra scratch for the road. Just to get some more mercenaries. In fact, I might hire a few more. These guys will be perfect. So let's hire them. And they are coming from here. So I might actually spread them. Oh, maybe. Okay, we're here. I'm going to send a couple of them up top. You go that way. You go that way. Now let's actually get them running. There we go. I don't know why that icon doesn't change if it's running or walking. It's a little bit unfortunate. I feel like that's just a missed opportunity because you literally went to the trouble of putting that there. That's fine. Let's grab that. That basically pays for our mercenaries again. And let's get them home. Good job, man. Treasury changed. We're doing quite well. We got 920 influence. One extra family. I think what we'll do... We got 30 timber. We're actually doing really good with that. I wouldn't mind getting even more firewood. Could we do that? Is that even a thing that we could do? These guys aren't really working. I guess we could upgrade a few houses. Ones that we can. Looks like our church is done, so that's perfect. I'd love to get a tier 3 church. Honestly, that would look so cool right there. That would look very cool. And then our farmhouse. I don't know what I want to put in here. Honestly, I might just build... I can't build this yet. We need some wooden parts to maintain / build that. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Let's do this. I don't think we're really building anything else yet. So I know we have a few houses we need to build. So let's work on that. That will be excellent. We'll keep one family building. And then these guys will get them home nice and safe. Okay, our guys are fighting already. Let's get them killing them. Let's disband these guys. Come up here and let's see where we need to go so we can just take this. I think we just fought one of them, so let's go grab this quick. They should be in trouble pretty soon. Let's send that to our treasury and go up. Take them out. These guys are in a fight as well, so let's take them out as fast as we can. Definitely good to get those guys back and working. Yeah, we're losing a lot of guys actually. Let's go grab that real quick. These guys will be there. Oh, I guess we'll just let them follow us around. I want to grab this really quick. Grab that, send that to our treasury, and then we can go grab this one. Be nice and fish. We only have 13 days left with them. Let's grab that as well. And then we can kill these guys. Okay, awesome. They're going to continue to do that. Let's go back to our town. We have one more family we can put somewhere. Oh, we should probably get that going. We have a little bit of iron ore. We are going to need some tools right away here. If we can upgrade maybe one more house, that would be excellent. Storehouse, I wouldn't mind upgrading that as well. Okay, well, let's go over here again. I don't think they're doing anything. Let's go grab this. 4 days left, man. Come on, quickly. There we go. We got that. I think that is all of them. Let's just double check. That is all of the bandit camps. So that was pretty successful. Let's disband them. And we have 600 in our treasury now. That's amazing. And a couple of families to do something. Might as well just let them build. And then more people can continue moving in. 66% approval rating. That is fantastic. We should have a little bit of stone as well. What do we need? Planks. Okay, 45 timber. Let's get somebody on our saw pit really quick. That would be a good thing to do. And then, okay, now we finally have some charcoal. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get another worker on our trading post. We could buy a horse. And we should probably think about getting a couple more hitching posts. We only have these two, so we're definitely going to need some more. Let's go. Oh, honestly, like right in here would be perfect. Do I dare? I don't know if this would work. Let's go straight there, and then I can go straight there.
Bring that piece over here.
And then I might be able to get a few in here. That says we'll get rid of them. Let's get a couple over here. That's perfect. And honestly, that should be just fine. I might get one just like right there too. Why not? Just so we could have extra space. And take a look at this. 6223. I think that'll be a nice harvest for sure. And then I have all of this space. Oh, this is full. So actually, let's take them off of there. I don't need to get all of that. I could probably get this thing built or something. Yeah, let's get some planks really quick. Our church is done. I could maybe upgrade that if I bought a couple of things. We have 28 iron ore. I should probably upgrade this thing. Did they nerf iron again? Like, why would you nerf iron? It's not hurting anybody. Isn't it fun to get a surplus of iron? Okay, raiders near. Let's track their movements. Oh, you know what? Oh, never mind. I thought it might have been full and that's why they weren't working as fast.
Don't forget to check the level of the foundation.
Yeah, we need a little bit more money. We're a little bit low on food again. So obviously the fields will help with that. This should be growing. Let's get somebody on there. And then that's all of our families. We're kind of just building a couple of things. Yeah, fuels we need to get going. Got lots of pelts to sell still. Let's make sure we're selling all of them. Yeah, that's set to 0. Beautiful. Oh, did I not get an upgrade? Oh gosh, that's just throwing money in the garbage. So I think I'll get this one. Or something to do with farming, blacksmith. Honestly, getting more pelts might be nice. And then I could get a hunting hound. I don't know. What should I do with that? That would also give us increased export price on minor trades, so our pelts, but then this one allows us to sell swords for more. So honestly, I think I'll get that instead. That's definitely a lot more important. Look how gorgeous this looks. I actually really like this town. We got things like nicely spread out. This looks like a nice, realistic town. Hopefully. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. If you hate it, tell me you hate it. But be nice. Be nice, please. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. And like I said, I did want to create a little bit more space in here. Maybe for some houses. Like I could probably go up like this. And maybe like I kind of like just going around these trees. And then maybe going back behind here and out to the back side of our town. And then I could kind of just like split this into two. I could get some houses there. Or maybe kind of continue this on. I don't know. We'll have to just see. I don't really like that. So let's not do that quite yet. This thing is done. And I wouldn't mind getting a blacksmith. We're definitely going to need some planks. So let's get a permanently signed ox on there. And if we have some extra money, I think we got some extra... 4 days we can get another ox. And we're doing pretty good selling some stuff. So let's take a look at charcoal. Global market is still doing good. I'm happy with that. We got lots of charcoal. Okay, I can get this, our joiner's workshop, but I think I'd like to get this instead. Maybe getting some swords. We just need a little bit more planks. So this should help. Again, let's permanently sign our ox. Make sure that's good. We have lots of stone as well. Nobody on there. We still have 5 available living space, so I'm not in a huge rush. Let's maybe upgrade that, and then we can upgrade these as well for more blacksmiths. I like that. We have 79 timber now. We've got a gaping hole in this whole area. So honestly, I might even just, if we have some extra families, I might just get a couple of foresters. Like I could probably just put, oh, I didn't mean to put that there. Let's put like one there. And then I could probably take this little path and go kind of just like that or something. And then do something like that. I think that's kind of cooler anyway. And then I might move this. This would be kind of cool on the other side of it. Beautiful. Okay. That is currently growing. I might just let them... Yeah, I don't know. Let's just let them do their thing, I guess. Firewood is still pretty good. We are selling a lot of our stuff, but we're making pretty good money, so I can't really complain. I can upgrade a couple more houses. Let's do that. Let's see. Okay, we got 27 iron slabs. That's actually doing really good. And this thing's actually getting a little bit full. So what I usually do is I get a single storehouse, which I might move this just to create a little bit of space. And then I'm going to get a storehouse right in here. And then I'll probably put a bloomery on the other side. Or I could probably even get a storehouse like right here. I don't know. I'll probably get some houses there. We'll have to see. Let's clear up that. And then we can worry about that when the time comes. We're now a medium village, so that's kind of cool. Hopefully these will be coming soon. I think they should be working on that eventually. That's definitely cool. We're also going to need a, what do you call it? Communal oven. So we got lots of space in here. Honestly, I might even be able to put a couple little communal ovens over here. Even over here. Oh, come on. That would fit perfectly. It's not to be. So I think I might get rid of that. And then I could probably put a couple of communal ovens in here. I might even kind of tuck it back there. And then if I can get it in there. I don't think I can. Shoot. Unless I can move this thing a little bit further over. Can I put this anywhere else? That's just as good a spot as any. So I think let's do that. And then I can maybe just shuffle some things around. Yeah, let's do that. We did clear up this space, so let's get a storehouse in here. And then I can get another bloomery. Maybe just like over here might be kind of cool. That should be fine. Yeah, having a storehouse allows me to keep this empty. They're not really working fast enough. I guess I could get another bloomery worker. Yeah, then they kind of keep that completely emptied out. And then I can also stock some fuel here. So they don't have to go nearly as far. Let's do a 5 fuel stockpile. And then let's get our blacksmith and joiner's workshop now. We can also do another blacksmith. I might as well get as many as I can, so I can start making a lot of weapons. We need to build up our army because we have some raiders coming. So we got to do that as soon as we can. We actually have a decent amount of money. Charcoal, not a whole lot of pelts. Now's a good time to get a family back from that. And then I guess I could upgrade these. Oh gosh, I'm out of planks again. Well, I have 110 timber, so honestly, let's free up a couple workers from there. And then we can chill out on that for a little bit. Let's get somebody on our saw pit. Permanently assign an ox. And buy another one. I also need to upgrade this thing. That's probably going to fill up pretty quick. Honestly, they are doing pretty good. Okay, well, they are getting some berries. This will be a nice little harvest as long as we don't have a crazy drought. This would be... I haven't decided if I want it as residential areas. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. I could probably have one in here. I don't know. What can I do with this? Take this just like that to there, and then I can get some houses in here. Do something like that. I kind of like that, honestly. Or maybe kind of facing this way 2 houses? Sure, let's do that. And then I could get a field in here. I think we definitely need the extra field space. So let's get another one there. Let's do, I mean, barley might be nice, even flax. Let's do some flax. Let's get that done. So let's actually get somebody on our farm. I guess they could probably just take care of that by themselves. So they're going to start working on that. Got lots of money coming in. I could start planting some trees. Oh, let's maybe get our communal ovens in here so I can get maybe 2. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something similar with that. I might get one here. Kind of just like that. And then maybe just create a little area. Maybe like that. I don't know. Can I get a little communal oven in there? Oh, that'd be so cool. It is not to be. So I think let's just do, I don't know, just right there is fine. Doesn't have to be anything special. Okay, in here, I still don't know what I want to get. I need to get a construction yard. These are now done, so let's get these figured out. So our joiner's workshop, let's get them working on wooden parts first and then shields. Let's do 10 wooden parts and then 20 large shields. I think that should be good. So they're going to start working on that. Our blacksmith, we can do something similar. Let's do tools first and then spears and then maybe swords after. So I think tools, let's do 20 of those. Spears, we'll do 20. And then we will leave our swords unrestricted. They'll take care of their chores before they get their dessert, because that's where we're going to be selling a lot of stuff. So let's make as many sidearms as we can. And then that should be good. Tools, spears, sidearms. And then these are also ready to go. You are just going to make sidearms for money purposes. And then this one's also ready to go. You could probably make some helmets or something. That'd be kind of cool. And since we have a lot of money, let's buy our sidearms. Trade route there. And let's sell, I think, all of them to start. We can sell them for a lot of money. As well as our helmets. So if we're going to get some helmets, might as well make some money off of that. Let's keep about 10 just so we can supply our army with some weapons and armor and all that good stuff. Yeah, we can do that. Need some maintenance. So yeah, we definitely need some more tools right away here. We got 8 planks. They are taking their sweet time, but I think most of our trees are like, yeah, kind of up here. That'll just take a little bit of time. Then once we get enough wooden parts, which shouldn't take too long, we can get our construction yard and hopefully they can work a little faster. Blacksmith botched. Why? What does botched mean? Botched? I don't really know what that means. Okay. Oh, I see. Their efficiency is way down because we need tools. So that definitely makes sense.
This is heavier than it looks.
Honestly, tools might be a great way to make some money. This is keeping pretty empty. They're actually doing really well with that. I don't know if I want somebody in my storehouse. This is like staying pretty empty as it is, so I think I'm happy with that. I think I'll get a smithy just to make tools. So I can put this not in there. I could probably put it like over here, I guess. Let's leave a little bit of space just in case we want a path to go through there. Yeah, if I have a smithy, they can kind of make tools a lot quicker. Oh, that's not ideal either. I need it a little bit more over here. So yeah, that's not going to work because all of my iron needs to be in this area to our storehouse for all of this to work. So I think what we'll do, let's get rid of this communal oven and see if we can fit it in here. Smithy. Oh, come on. I'm going to get rid of this too. Our communal oven can go anywhere. Let's get rid of that. Smithy. Perfect. Let's put that in there. That is a great location for that. And then again, I'll still need a little bit of space for this thing to go. Can't believe I can't fit it in here, to be honest. That's kind of insane. It should fit. Very, very close to fitting. Well, I guess I'll just get it. Like, there's literally no room. I guess I could just put it there. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever, and then we'll get rid of that. I'll take this down. Maybe just connect it to there. That should be fine. Then we'll have a communal oven. I like that. It's July. Let's maybe take a quick look at everything else here. So we are getting animals, berries. Where else could I get a worker? We're doing pretty good with this. Let's upgrade this quickly so we can get another worker on there. And that should help us to get a lot more iron. We already have enough tools, so that's great. Let's get this making some helmets for our boys. And honestly, just unlimited amount of helmets. Why not? Let's do that. Beautiful. And then we can sell some swords. That'll be great. I might even get somebody on here now. So what we can do is turn all of this off. Let's collect just firewood to keep this thing fueled. And we'll collect iron to keep this thing empty. Bandit camp sighted, so that's nice. Yeah, iron and just firewood, and then that kind of keeps them busy. Let's turn that off. They don't set up one of those. And then that'll keep this so much more efficient. Like, they just have to go next door to get their fuel. That should really, really help. Actually, maybe instead of firewood, let's do charcoal. Because it burns better anyway. So let's do that. Burns better, probably burns hotter. Make better swords. You get the idea. So we're doing pretty good. Now that we have extra efficiency, I think I might take them off of here and get an extra one on our deep mine. And we have enough wooden parts, so let's also get one of these. Look at that, construction yard, so we can get that right there. Beautiful. Right across from our smithy, and then we can get them working and building things a little bit quicker. I am going to need some more houses eventually. So that is definitely to come. I don't know what's taking these guys so long. Transporting, getting fuel supplies. You literally have your own ox. I don't know, just taking a little bit of time, that's all. Okay, it looks like our flax field is done. So I think we could probably take these guys off of here. No need to have them on there anymore. It is August 1st. Oh, wow. Damaged by drought. Yeah, this is going to be a problem of that harder difficulty. How badly did it damage? I guess I can't really see yet. It says 51. That was definitely higher. But I guess it might not even be all of them either. So I guess we'll have to just kind of see. We have one extra family available. I think what I might do, I mean, yeah, we're making some helmets and all that stuff, which is excellent. I could make some chainmail as well. Got lots of iron slabs, decent amount of sidearms. I should be making some spears, which is good. I guess I'll just get one extra worker over here. We have our storehouse. I don't think I really need to upgrade this. Why not? I don't even think I upgraded these yet. Wow, okay, let's upgrade those. Can't believe I haven't. Of course, I need more planks for that too. So they're currently working on that. We have 100 timber, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's see, are we slowly making some planks? Upgrade this. I need 16 planks. Wow, that's actually quite a bit. I guess what I could do is get a couple more workers on this stuff. They're currently building that, and they're also building that as well. Yeah, once we can really start making a lot of weapons, I think a lot of money could start coming in. This is at 44 now. Oh, man. It didn't damage everything, which is the good news. It only kind of damaged select fields. That is definitely the good news. So let's see if we can get some planks here. So we got 14. We're actually kind of flying through those. Let's upgrade that really quick. That should be excellent. And then one more worker. I mean, we're getting lots of iron. Let's get one more on a bloomery. And that should really help. the production of that. Let's take a look at our like kind of scope here. So we got like some houses here, a couple little neighborhoods, which is kind of cool. It would have been kind of cool to have like a couple of houses right here, but let's maybe do something with this. We have a couple of houses right here. I could maybe have like a house or two. What do we want to do with this? I might go like this and kind of just straight down, and then I could get a house right in here. Let's maybe try this and kind of go up like that. And then I can go kind of like this, actually. Let's just go around like that. And then I can get a plot right in there. And then in here, I could probably just maybe leave that open, if anything. But I think this looked pretty cool. Let's put one in here. I'd like to keep these trees, if possible. Let's see what this would look like if we tried that. So I can do that. I can get one house in there. I think that would actually be kind of cool. Or two, which would also be kind of sweet. And then it kind of follows this trend. Let's maybe try that. And then that would look pretty cool. And then over here, I don't know what I want to do. I guess I could honestly just get one little plot. Let's just go here first. And then I might unsnap to the road. And do something like that maybe. Let's see if that would look pretty decent. I could get a couple houses like that. I could actually go back a little further as well. So let's maybe go like right back. Kind of like that, and just see if that gives us a little bit more space. There, that would actually look a little bit better. And I actually kind of like the way that's facing. So let's lock that in. And then over here, I could probably do something similar as well. Maybe keep these trees around. What do I want to do with this? I guess I could maybe go up and kind of just down through here. And then kind of preserve that as well. It's not super ideal, but honestly, I kind of like keeping these trees around. I think that would be pretty cool. It's not going to like that, but I think that's probably our best bet. Let's just put that in there. And then honestly, that's kind of cool. We got some houses in and around the trees like that. And then if we could ever get more planks, which would be kind of nice. Oh, no. I completely missed harvest season. It's not too late. I can pause this. I'm such an idiot. I got so busy with that. Okay, we need to free up some families. So honestly, these storehouse workers that I just put back on here, let's take them back. Let's get anybody on our fields here. Charcoal kiln. Yeah, let's just get like all these people. Absolutely everybody. And that is 8 right there. Oh no. Okay, what are the important fields? Let's at least just get like, oh my gosh, that drought literally murdered us. Okay, well, we're gonna need the food. So let's start with this one. And then I guess we could maybe do this one. The barley is not as important. That is so unfortunate. And honestly, I'm probably gonna have to burn those fields. Let's start with that. We might be able to get that done at least, and that'll give us a little bit of bread at least, so. Oh, that really sucks. I'm not happy with that. And then as far as this, I could probably get like a couple more fields around here. I could probably have one, like, going this way, and then maybe up and back to about there. I think that'd be kind of cool. Nice little field, and that kind of just gives a little bit more contrast to the rest of our town. And then maybe in this area I'll get like a couple more houses or something, but I think that should look pretty good. And then just in case they are able to get this done, let's maybe get some rye. I guess let's do some rye maybe. That might be alright. Okay, we got that done at least. A couple days left. Let's make sure we get all of this collected. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. So honestly, I might have to burn all of these fields now because I don't think they're going to come back. Yeah, that really sucks. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Let's burn all of these. And then this one as well. And then we need to get these set up. So I think we could probably do something else. Let's maybe do oats there. Over here, we could probably do barley. The good news is we can still get some good fertility out of all this. I could maybe do some flax there. Let's maybe do some rye. And then over here, we can do barley. I think that'll actually look pretty good. So I think that'll give them enough time to get all that done. Let's set all of these to medium. And then they can just kind of work away there. Should I put a little field in here? That'd be kind of cool. Probably not. I don't know. I'll just leave it. So we still have our oats there. I should probably burn this as well. And make it maybe... flax would be cool. Maybe just do some wheat. And then honestly, I would like to get a couple of houses in here. Let's maybe try this. I might do something like this. Come up. And then maybe go... I don't know. Actually, let's go like this instead. Maybe straight above. And then maybe something like that. I can get a few houses in there, and then I think the rest of this can kind of be fields. And I would kind of like to keep these trees intact. So let's maybe do something like that. Just to kind of keep those, and then I'll just kind of get fields around here. Let's just kind of take... Oh, I still have stone here, hey? Well, I could probably do something like this. I'll just kind of go through here. Just take a nice little path, and then I can get a couple of fields in here. Thank you, game. I could probably get one, like, right... Well, let's go right to the edge. That would get rid of that tree. So let's maybe do that. We can get a field. And then over here, I could probably get a field or two. Let's maybe just leave that. Honestly, that's plenty. And then this would give us really good fertility. Let's maybe do... Do we have oats? Okay, we got oats coming up there. Let's maybe do just some more rye, honestly. So sad I didn't get all that harvested. But honestly, that drought kind of killed us anyway. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, we got a few workers on here. Let's maybe get an ox to help them out. That should be pretty good. It's got some rain coming down. That's definitely not good. Yeah, maybe it is good for the seeding and kind of get everything settled. Yeah, take a little bit of time to get all that done. We should be getting planks pretty soon. Running out of fuel. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I think it's because we're selling it all, but what the heck? Charcoal. Okay, that price has gone down, so I think we could probably just start chopping some more wood. The only issue is we kind of have no more trees over here. So let's maybe do Woodcutter's Lodge. Let's go kind of just like this area. I could probably start chopping. Logging camp, you guys could do like this whole big area. And that should be decent. Yeah, we really got to get that food. We're actually kind of on the brink of extinction here, if you think about it. So we got to get a couple of things done. Hopefully we can get all this done. Honestly, they probably should. Yeah, we are currently running out of food. What are these guys doing? Supposed to be hunting. I could take them off of there. Actually, let's maybe buy this. Might as well get that done. And then I guess I'll just leave them for building a few things. Hopefully we can get all of that completed. Yeah, we are working hard to get all this farming done. I think they should be able to do it. We have 26 planks. And I think we're kind of slowing down. So we have our spears and our shields now. So I think that's pretty much all we need. I guess we could maybe get another unit of spearmen though. And then we will need some more, which is totally fine. Okay, we have 300 iron. So we definitely need more workers on our bloomery. In fact, I may get another one just to make sure we, where should I get this? Maybe we take a little path out here. That'd be kind of cool. Let's maybe do this. Let's have a little bloomery kind of just kicking back here. And then I can just take a little path and go right to there. That'd be a cool little location for that. And then I could kind of save this for more houses, kind of whatever I want it to be. And honestly, this is looking absolutely amazing. Like, look at this. This is crazy. Looking beautiful. Love the fields and like the little clouds above the sky. Just looks so cool. This is kind of my dream town. Just like farm fields everywhere. Looks very, very cool. We have 2 families available. I guess what I'll do, could make more money. Oh gosh. Yeah, our deep mine. Oh, what? Stock's damaged? Our deep mine. Okay, hopefully that didn't do too much. But yeah, we officially have to keep... What is this guy doing? Oh, it's full too. Okay, let's upgrade that as fast as we can. And then we can get some more of that. But yeah, all of this is damaged. So hopefully we can do that. And then we also need to fly through those iron slabs a little faster. So I may upgrade a house. I think I'll probably have to. How are we doing for our fields? I think we're pretty close to being done. Got good oats coming in there. I think they'll probably get everything done. Got about half a year left. This thing needs to be done. And the more fields we finish, the more they'll be able to complete. So yeah, that one's done. That'll give us 40. Perfect. We're seeding lots. So I think they should be able to get that done. Okay, we got 1 worker on our granary. Could maybe be doing... Oh gosh. Okay, we're completely out of fuel, which is an absolute nightmare. So let's get somebody on our charcoal kiln. Making some more firewood. And yeah, we gotta fuel all these things too. Yikes. Lots of stuff to do. Yeah, I think this is kind of our priority right now. Let's get all of this done and then we can continue on. Get 8 families back and then continue to get firewood, timber, all that good stuff. Man, this plank's like can't even keep up, really. I don't know why. Fritz is doing his best. Yeah, we are making a ton of money. It's officially December, so whatever they were able to get done, hopefully something. Let's get 1 worker on there, and then we will get 1 on our... Oh, where did I put my bakery? Did I not even get that now? For a smithy there? I think I put my... What the heck? Maybe I didn't get it. Let's maybe get 1. And I guess we could just put it like here, but we don't have enough planks for that. So let's maybe quickly get some more timber. So let's get 3 workers on our logging camp, 3 on our woodcutter's lodge. And that should go a little bit quicker. Let's maybe also upgrade a couple of these, see if we can get another ox to help out. How did we do? 76%. I think we got most of it. Definitely not all of it. Missed that barley. And this rye will really suck. But honestly, that'll still grow. So it's not the end of the world. We need somebody to thresh that into grains. And it is officially winter time. So what I might do is get another bloomery worker. Let's see, how is this doing? This should be done that pretty soon. Let's also get our ox back from here. He can help out. Oh, we have our construction yard now, so let's maybe do this. Let's set this thing up. Let's get 1 ox on there. Oh, they actually limit it to only 2 oxen that you can have on here now. And we can limit all this. So let's maybe do 10 timber, 20 planks, dress stone. I mean, we don't even have any. So let's just do like 20. They're not going to collect it anyway. Maybe 10 rubble stone, mortar, 20. And I'll kind of just do 20 for all of this. But yeah. Well, let's maybe keep 20 wooden parts for sure, because that's going to keep our upkeep up. Iron parts, don't even need those. Tools, let's keep 10. And then they can kind of just start working. So they're going to start building. Using the ox carts. Should go a little bit faster for building these houses. So I'm interested to see how that'll come up. Yeah, we did pretty good with the farming. I am happy with that. As of right now, we have 0 food and 0 fuel. So that's kind of a nightmare. We're getting a little bit from there. Berries is not great. So we're basically relying on 20 grain, I guess 23 total. A little bit of flour. We also got to get... Oh, we still didn't even build that, hey? Okay, we need planks. What the heck is happening with the planks? I even have a permanently assigned ox. I may have to... Okay, we have our spears and our shields. Oh man, I don't even know. Am I selling helmets? Yes, I am. It's set to 10. Let's maybe even set that to 5 just so we can get a little bit more money out of that. And then we should probably build a manor. We have raiders coming in 73 days. Now is not the time to attack anybody. I mean, unless I used mercenaries. But yeah, there's not much there. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. I really have to get this bread. Oh, they're just taking forever to get planks. They need it for upkeep, a bunch of things. Let's also permanently assign an ox on the logging camp. Looks like we can actually put 3 here now. So that's actually quite nice. And then they can collect things a lot faster. I think a lot of our timber is like up on the hill. Maybe, I don't really see it. Yeah, a lot of our timber is over here. So we got to collect all that. And that's probably what's taking them so long. For the saw pit. So I think if we put it all over here, that would go a lot quicker. Honestly, let's get another... I guess we don't have another one, hey? Well, we're finally getting some fuel, which is nice. And I may have to just order some food. Since I have a decent amount of money, let's maybe order some. We could probably get some quinces or something. Let's maybe order 30 of those. Berries are pretty cheap. I could get some of those as well. This really sucks that I have to do this, but I think it's just necessary. They're the cheapest. Let's go with that. That'll probably give us a decent amount of food. And then fuel is starting to come in, which is nice. Fuel's at least quick to get, so hopefully that's not too bad. I can drain this to 0 now, so I think I'll get another worker on our bloomery. These guys are working now. They got some fuel, collecting a lot of that stuff. Keeping that nice and empty. We have a lot of iron ore. Honestly, I could probably even sell some of it since we have so much. How much could I sell iron for? Oh, only 1. Honestly, is that even worth it? We have lots of money. Let's just kind of keep it. I would kind of rather just get more and more bloomeries. So let's maybe try that. And in fact, let's take 2 workers off here and get them on this bloomery. And that will help a lot more as well since we have so much iron. Raiders coming in 48 days. I think these guys. Yeah, we're out of grain. We've turned it all into flour so we can get them back. And then maybe get a... What's more important? Probably storehouse demand. We don't even have any food, so let's definitely do storehouse. Okay, that's perfect. A family is hungry. I still need to build my bakery, so let's get this going. Put that right by the construction yard. They can come grab a slice of bread in the morning, or a loaf of bread in the morning before they get to work. I really thought I built... This is the second day playing this and coming back to this playthrough, so I can't remember where the heck I would have put a bakery. But I think we are fine anyway. Okay, we actually have quite a bit of sidearms and helmets, so I may get another worker on here. And then they can sell things a little bit quicker. I actually just spent a lot of money on food, which is definitely needed. So honestly, I am not sad about that. We can keep our people fed, nobody will leave. All is well. Let's definitely rush this thing to get that thing completed. Our ox carts are doing great. Just dropped off lots of stuff. I love this little ox cart. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. The ox cart doesn't just drop it off like normal. I actually need somebody to pull it off of it. That's actually really cool. And they're just loading up on stuff right now, it looks like. Let's see what they end up doing. They're getting another log. Yeah, look at that. They actually like load it up. I love that. It's kind of dumb because they're only doing one at a time, which is completely defeats the purpose of that, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, we only have one timber stored in here. Other family moved in. Where else do we want to get somebody? We got all these houses built, which is nice. We only have 2 available living space. Got our fields here. I was going to put some houses here. Let's maybe do that now. Let's put those right in here. Just like that. What do I want? I guess I could maybe have it along this road. Or maybe kind of just along there. I kind of like this, honestly. Let's do that. And then we can get those built. We do have one more worker available. We are going through the iron pretty quickly, which is a great thing. And then they're still getting some, so that's awesome. We finally have some planks, so I think having our oxen kind of work on this. Let's maybe get another one there. And maybe upgrade some of these. Where's the rest of these? I need to upgrade a few of these and then get some more oxen. And then I guess I could get another one. Our granary might kind of help. Definitely don't need it, but I guess that'd be fine. And then if I could ever upgrade any of these, that'd be kind of nice as well. Honestly, let's maybe do this. This would give us some food. Let's do some vegetable gardens on all of these. Maybe some chicken coops. Wouldn't be too bad. And get some pigs or something. Chicken coop here or there. What else do we got going on? Are there any like bigger plots? These ones are decent. I think they would be really good for vegetables. Kind of right next to our fields. I like the idea of that. That would be beautiful. And then over here. This is actually like my favorite little neighborhood. I really like this. Then we get some chicken coops so we can wake up this side of the neighborhood. Maybe some cows, some goats or something. And this one would be good for vegetables. And that will keep our workers busy for a while. Kind of just getting all... Oh, we have all this too. Let's maybe get some vegetable gardens over here as well. And then these smaller ones we'll just fill up with whatever. Yeah, we're officially out of planks, which is kind of insane, but I think that should give us some food at least. I like that. Oh, we can also get them available for building some things. So honestly, I might even just get them to help upgrade all of that stuff. Oh, we have our smithy too, so we could get some tools. That would actually be a great way of making money. Let's see. Export. Set that to 20, and then I can actually go to here. Turn that off, and then it just switches priority again. Tools will turn off, so we just make unlimited amounts of them. Spears first, and then swords. I think that'll be good, and then we'll just get somebody on our smithy and make unlimited amounts, and that should be excellent. Yeah, we have lots of, well, a decent amount of fuel over here. Definitely not lots. Most of it's probably over here. Yep, it sure is. See, this is what this is kind of missing. Like, the whole purpose of this is to keep some fuel in here. I don't want them to collect all of it. I think you should be able to go to here and just like kind of select how much fuel you want them to have over here. Kind of like the other buildings. That's got to be coming soon. That's kind of just a no-brainer function. We have a little bit of planks again. Let's get some more vegetable gardens. And then some chicken coops. Couple little things here and there. And then over here, I could probably have some more of that. So that should work out quite nicely for us. Okay, here comes our raiders. What we've been waiting for. So they're coming from here. Oh, it looks like they're going to attack Team Blue here. So they are going to get the influence for that. Hopefully they do some good damage. Let's actually check this out. Everybody's running away. Let's see. Are they going to attack? We're just going to start seeing fires lit or something. Where are they? What the heck? Actually, I don't really know. Okay, here's the brigands right here, but I don't really know what they're doing. Maybe it's glitched. I don't know. Here comes a unit here. It's actually pretty epic. Oh, they're fighting. There's some guys over here. Yeah, they're fighting, so everybody's running into the church. Running for their lives. Oh, this lady forgot her oh, they all forgot their babies at home. Oh, no. That's a nightmare. Okay, well, hopefully I wish them luck with that. Should I make matters even worse for them? No, I don't want to make matters. I can't make any matters worse, unfortunately. I could maybe get some people on here and finish these fields. If I could get just one family available for that, that'd be kind of nice. And honestly, let's maybe do that. Let's keep one available and then let's get them on here. And then we can just finish our fields. And that should be good. Could get them an ox, but I don't really need to. Let's maybe order another one. Where the heck is the rest of our... We'll get a hitching post here. Can't even remember where I put all these, so I got some over here as well. I might get some, like... This would actually be a good little spot for some hitching posts.
Why do I have to carry this?
Maybe like right there. Right there, and then maybe... Ooh. I worry it'll uproot that tree. Yeah, it definitely will. Well, let's maybe just leave that. We can get 2 there. That'll be fine. And then... Actually, let's make this cooler. Let's get a little path in here. Kind of like that. And then I can get a hitching post right here. They are taking a region, which is kind of insane. Which one are they going to take? Oh, they think they're all high and mighty that they defeated some brigands and now they get to take a region, hey? There's actually a couple of outposts here. Might be kind of nice. So yeah, they're going to take this region. Not really much I can do about it. I do want to go get these though. Would give us a little bit more in our treasury. Let's maybe try that. Let's take some guys and go take... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? It's a pretty important season, so I'm going to disband them. If there's any, like honestly, these guys would be just fine. Let's go get one going there, and then the other one might actually lose. But let's just try. Actually, they're definitely going to lose if I'm just walking. Let's maybe get them going there, and then they don't have to go as far. They can just stay walking. Yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully that'll work. Honestly, I guess I could just let these guys work together. Okay, I see this is still glitched. We definitely don't have 221 food. And now that it's kind of good season, I'm going to stop importing all of our food. Yes, I do know we're under attack over there. Let's turn all of that off just for not spending any unnecessary money. And that should be good. Let's go check these guys out. So they're attacking. Should be able to win that. For archers, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Let's go grab that and let's get these guys on their way there. Grab that, send that to our treasury, and keep pressing on. There's only 2 of these little camps. And actually, they're going for that one. So we definitely have to beat them. I don't know if we will, though. They're what, right here? Oh gosh, I think they're gonna... Or maybe they'll fight them and then we can just swoop in and grab that. Might actually be kind of nice. So let's run in. Yeah, they're gonna get that. So they'll get the influence, unfortunately. I'd love to have gotten that, but I think if we can get the money at least, that might be nice. Might not even get that. Oh gosh, this is a race. Okay, they took that region. Come on, man. Oh no. Quickly, quickly. Okay, we just got it. Perfect. And then we can disband these guys. Excellent work. I think that's all the bandit camps. So there we go. We got that money. And that should work out quite nicely. In fact, no, we'll have to wait, what, maybe a couple more days here till it's the next month. We're currently working on our fields again, getting lots and lots of iron slabs. So if we can upgrade another house, that might be kind of nice. Let's see, have we done any building? They're still kind of working on that. What are these guys doing? Guiding ox, transporting. They're kind of just transporting a bunch of stuff. Yeah, like stuff to build this. Oh, looks like this is done now. Let's maybe get some some pigs, sorry. Oh, we have oats. You know what I might do? We actually have a lot of money. I'm gonna get a livestock trading post. Oh, this would be such a good spot to put that. I guess we'll just put it like here. And then I need to find a little spot for some cows to go. I guess I could maybe... I mean, this would be kind of a cool little spot. This little area. I might actually clean up this stone. We actually kind of need some more stone, so I might clean it up and then I can put some cows in this area. Let's maybe do our livestock farm. We can put that maybe right there. And then we can just get some... Oh gosh, I really want to clean this up. Okay, what if we do? We have lots of... let's just free up a couple of workers. So let's quickly clean up all this stone. And then I can put some other stuff here. We'll have to wait till the animals come anyway. A couple more. Let's get some more pigs. Vegetable gardens are available. Let's do that. Another family moved in, which is nice. So I may even just get another one on here just to do this little faster. Okay, we are in April, so let's check this out again. That's a lot better. So let's hire all of these guys. And let's take ourselves a region. So these guys have decided that they want their name on the chopping block. They've taken some, they took my brigands. So I think I'm definitely going to take these guys out. And then these guys can come in from here. Maybe we can attack them from this little front. So we're definitely going to attack this region. This is one of my favorite regions of the game. You kind of start out in this little circle. They've chopped down all these trees. But it's definitely cool. And then it's like the bottom of this huge hill. It's definitely cool. One of my favorite spots in the map. In the game, actually. Maybe I'll do that for next video. 500 likes for that. And then I will build there. But yeah, these guys are ready to fight. And these guys should be there any second now. I'm going to need to get somebody on here. So who else could I free up? Let's maybe do one there. And then I could just get one on there to collect some berries. And that will give us a little bit of food. I really need these fields to work out. So hopefully they will. That'd be kind of nice. Look at this little ox cart. Jorg. Jorg is collecting some stuff. Oh no, they're building this livestock farm. That's what they're doing. Delivered some stuff in time, so that's perfect. Okay, our guys are getting to position. Let's take Team Blue and see what kind of fight we got on our hands. I bet you it's like on top of this hill or something. Oh no, it's actually in a decent spot, so we are pretty much in the right positioning. I may just keep these guys on the edge here in the trees. And then see if they come this way. Yeah, they're starting to come out. Oh, they have some archers. I've never seen that before. They actually hired archers and made bows. That's so cool. That's got to be in the new update. I've never seen them make anything other than spearmen. That's when the game's going to get crazy. Like when they actually have like, they make sweet armies like cavalry, archers, spearmen, swordsmen, all that. Yeah, they're attacking. Let's get these guys in here. Double time. And we can just charge in on these guys. And here we go. Our first little conundrum. Kerfuffle, if you will. Archers firing. Oh, that's a lot of friendly fire. Let's maybe get these guys around the sides. Got some archers up here, actually, we could probably shoot at. These guys could attack. Yeah, they only have 2 units, which is quite interesting. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do some damage on those archers. I don't know when they're going to buff archers. Hopefully soon. Like, let's be realistic. Have they even played their own game? Archers are completely useless. Okay, let's attack them, and then we can just get them in there. Beautiful. Nice little charge there. That's so epic. I just love watching these guys charge in. Oh, our guys missed the retinue, and now they're attacking the archers. What are you gonna do? Yeah, let's just let them kind of be attacked. We run away here. There we go. That's a nice little charge there. Beautiful. So let's maybe line up right there. We can get some shots in on them. And we are doing great with this. I just can't wait till the game's like a little bit more balanced. Right now it's kind of like, okay, you're going against the AI. They have no idea when you're going to attack. So you hire all the mercenaries and they have nothing left to hire. Like, it's kind of just, I don't know. I think they should just completely get rid of mercenaries, and you were completely reliant on your own building skills, your speed, and ability to create an army and go against other regions. Like, I think that's definitely how it needs to be. Mercenaries need to be like either that or like way more expensive, at least. I don't know. Just to make it harder for the player to hire them. Or like have unlimited mercenaries to hire. I don't know what the solution is, but right now it's just not it. But it's fun. It's definitely fun. So that should be a victory. Excellent work then. We can just get rid of them, I think. Unless... no, we don't have enough influence. Yeah, we'll just get rid of them. Let's see what we got here. Passweg. They're struggling a little bit. There's no money. And they barely have anything else. I haven't even really checked what they have. So they have clay. So they could make a little bit of money off of all that. Got a clay furnace there. Let's take all the people off. All the unnecessary buildings. Like, when the AI first came out, they would have loaded up these small stables. But they have since changed that. Like, we don't need that many workers in the construction yard. Or that many oxen. So that frees up a little bit. Let's get somebody on our clay furnace and keep that going. Okay, we have lots of clay. If we could make a ton more roof tiles, that'd be nice. And then also selling them might be kind of sweet. Where's our trading post? Are we selling roof tiles? What are they doing? What are you doing with your lives? Okay, they're exporting tools for some reason. They're exporting firewood for some reason. Which I guess we can continue to do. What else do we have lots of? Yeah, just roof tiles. We can't even afford this. Oh, whoa. Full trade? Trade until desired surplus is reached. Whoa. So you can export or import. Or you could just do full trade? What the heck? I don't even know what that... Trade until desired surplus is reached. Interesting. Yeah, let's try and raise some money. Like, if we could sell some planks or something. Or yeah, I guess that firewood. Let's set this to like 20. I don't really care about these people's happiness. I just want the money. Let's keep that going. And where is our... let's maybe slow this down for a second. I can't miss another harvest season. Construction yard. We get our hitching post there. Yeah, what the heck? Let's upgrade that. They have lots of vegetable gardens, which is kind of cool. Could not tell you where the woodcutter's lodge is. Got a bloomery there. Lots of hitching posts. 3 on our corpse pit. Like, that's what I'm talking about. It's just like, what the heck are you doing? Yeah, let's get 3 on there. And then if our bloomery has 2, so that is nice. Let's just kind of keep them on there. I don't really feel like moving it. We're making helmets, which is great. The only problem is we have limited iron. So we have... okay, we have 85 small shields. I'm going to make some sidearms instead of spears, and then I'll just have a few units of those guys. So let's get a couple units of them. See, look at that. They have a boyer. That's amazing. So they're actually making some bows. They have 40 war bows. You know what? What the heck? Let's try it. Let's get rid of that and let's get 1 unit of archers. And let's go to our blacksmith and okay, we are making sidearms. Look at that. No production limit, so let's just make as much as we can. And then yeah, we can get some soldiers. So that'll be quite nice. Okay, here's our woodcutters lodge. So we got 1 worker on there. Charcoal kiln. Look how smart they are. Oh gosh, they're so smart. So let's actually go to, oh, where's our storehouse? There's our granary. Storehouse is here. Turn off iron. I'm curious to see if they do any of this. No, they have everything checked on. Yeah, let's turn off iron. Nope, not iron, sorry. Firewood. We will collect iron in this case, but yeah, let's turn off firewood. And then we can turn it all into charcoal. That way, so there we go. That should be quite nice. Let's make sure we're not limiting anything. This, no, none of that. Okay, that's perfect. Get lots more charcoal. Yeah, they're doing pretty good over here. They have 3 on here for some reason. I wonder if they are they planting trees? Let's kind of just plant in like, I don't know, just like this area. Sure, why not? And then I'll kind of just let these guys be. They're getting some food, doing their own thing. And should have a little army there. We have 1 extra worker that we could put somewhere. I guess on our farmhouse. Are we not done any of this yet? What else do we need to do? We can buy a lot of things now, so let's maybe get some pigs. I'm not going to worry about the goats because they're not necessarily going to make any shoes in this episode. That's not really what I'm going for, so let's maybe get some more pigs. A couple more vegetables. We can start planting a bunch of stuff, so they're at least getting all that done, which is nice. Get some more chicken coops, maybe another animal pen. Oh, didn't mean to click that. The reason I don't get beetroots, why not? Let's get the beetroots. They're usually just kind of useless, but let's try it. Let's get some carrots there. And then that should give us some passive food. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's maybe get some more workers on here. We have 100 iron ore. We have a ton of iron slabs. Let's actually just get, oh, if I can upgrade a house, that'd be kind of nice. Animal produce, meats and fishes. So let's go to here and we look at animal produce. We need eggs, which we should have, or meat or fish. So yeah, we need some meat. Let's maybe just, yeah, I mean, we have a little bit of small game. Let's maybe order a little bit of fish since we do have the money. And then that should allow us to build some houses. So let's just order, oh man, animal produce. We could just get some more eggs, I guess. That would fill that slot. I'll set that to 30 and that should be just fine. Okay, perfect. And then I think I will get 1 more on here since we have a lot of weapons that we can sell. And all of that stuff. Actually, let's make sure that's still doing good. Exporting all of those, so that's perfect. We have 151 over here, so I think we could maybe get our roof tiles now. Oh, we need a little bit more, hey? Okay, so we need a little more to get our roof tiles. Oh, 203, that should be it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, roof tiles. Now we can start selling those. That'll give us tons of money. I'll set that to 0 and start exporting those. And that should go pretty quickly, I would assume. Okay, perfect. What else do they have here? Is there like, okay, we got our berry hut up here. Let's get somebody on there, maybe upgrade that. And then, yeah, I think we're doing all right. What I'm going to do now is maybe get a, what do you call it? A manor? This could probably go, where do I want this to go? We got our little construction site here. Where did this tree come from? Oh, that's a farmhouse. Well, that's fine. I could probably just still get my manor here, unless there's like a little better spot for this. Like I could probably have it like here, maybe. Kind of up. Maybe let's do like something like that. And then I could maybe have this like little outpost, something. I don't know. Why not? That should be fine. Let's add a little road. Let's just go straight through here. And maybe he's a blacksmither. Who knows? And then we'll maybe just connect a little path there. There used to be a little node like this, but for some reason they got rid of it. But let's commit that. We can start taxing our people, which is muchly needed. And then we can get a ton of retinue units. I think that would really help. We already have some archers, so that's nice. Got some good variety. We only have 2 available living space, so I'd like that to be a little better. Where else could we get some houses? Maybe kind of just in this area. I don't really know what to do with this. Let's maybe just go straight through here, and then I could get one little lot right on the end there. I feel like that would look kind of cool. Let's do, I could get 2, let's maybe just get 1. And then over here I could do something. So we have this available. We could start getting some stuff. We finally cleared up all this, so that's perfect. Let's also just demolish that. And now we kind of need to just reconfigure all of this little area. So we got that path, got rid of that. I'm actually going to move this because I hate the way that looks. I'm going to get rid of that, and then I can just take this straight back like so. And then that kind of just gives us a little bit more space. I can kind of just go up like this. I don't know. What do I want to do with this? I can kind of just have a little pasture in this area. Let's maybe just do something like that. Actually, let's maybe do... Sorry for my indecisiveness here. Let's go a little bit further. Maybe let's just kind of leave that open-ended, and then I can go something like that. And then get some more over there once the time comes. Let's get a livestock trading post, or a livestock farm. Let's maybe wait till that's gone. And then we can build that. In the meantime, we have 3 extra hands to help us. Did they get all this done? They're taking forever. Got all of this. I think that was maybe damaged, or it's just growing in. Let's maybe get some pigs here. Yeah, I'll probably get some livestock in here. And then maybe have another field over here or something. We can really just do whatever we want with that. Unless I can fit this in here. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually really like that. So let's get somebody on here now. In fact, let's get maybe 2 workers. Let's start importing some cows. I think like maybe 10 to start. It'd be a nice number. This has completely changed. So this little pasture, so if we get this here, it will probably only be like, let's see here. I guess it doesn't show us yet, but we'll probably only be able to fit like 15 in here. It's definitely a lot less than it used to be. But yeah, we can get that completed, and then our livestock farm we definitely need to get done because we are going to have some cows pretty soon, and they'll have nowhere to go otherwise. We could also get some calves, and they're quite a bit cheaper. And obviously they would grow up, but I think if we just get 10 adult cows, that would be a great place to start with our little farm. And yeah, let's get that stuff built. Let's check all this out. We got some more vegetables we can put here. Maybe some more pigs. That's looking good over there. All of that's looking good. I can't believe we can't upgrade any houses. Like, we don't have any animal produce. Can't do anything here either. So yeah. Did we get all this done? I think all of our fields are done. So let's get them back. And now we have 4 available family members to do some stuff. We got some on there. I did get somebody on our berry hut, so that's nice. fuel, and then I guess let's just do some more of this. Get another couple of bloomery workers. Get some more of that. Then once I can upgrade a couple more houses, I'm going to get a lot more blacksmiths, because that would just be free money, basically. We got 2 on there now. Let's maybe get another horse. And I think, yeah, I did get these, so let's upgrade those really quick. We have a lot of planks, which is definitely good. And honestly, I might kind of stop with that. We're going to have a ton of... I should probably start replanting trees, maybe. Let's actually... I need to keep them working is the only issue. Let's maybe do... Let's not work again until we have like 100 planks, and then we should have plenty. And in the meantime, I'll probably get somebody planting some trees, maybe. Oh wait, 59 tools. Did I ever buy that? Minor trades, that's set to 20. Let's actually buy that trade route, just because it's a bigger quantity of items that we're selling, so I think that should be good. Okay, I can finally upgrade some houses, so honestly, I'm just going to do this one and maybe that one. Just because they're the closest to all our stuff here, so I think that'll be good. Let's see. Yeah, I could probably get some more workers on there. We just need some more houses is the only thing. So I think what I might do at this point, let's start upgrading some of these. If we can. Like, I know our blacksmith, we can get a worker. Some of these, maybe. These ones I can. And that would kind of help out rather than building more actual houses. Got to use the space we have. Put lots of extra families on all of these. Beautiful. Okay, I think that is good. And let's get a couple more on some of these. And then that should be good enough, I think. These are pretty big lots. That's awesome. Okay, there we go. We got 2 families on there. They're going to get us some cows. And in fact, let's maybe just get 1. Honestly, we don't need 2 families on there. And then I can get maybe 1 more on our storehouse, I guess. Why not? That might be alright. So yeah, let's take a look at this. We could only get 14 animals on there. That's kind of nuts. I love this little house though. That looks kind of cool. Little house for the cows and the sheep, should we choose to have them. We also need to get somebody on our little livestock farm. And here's our first cow. What should we name you? I shall name you Henry. No, Margaret. Margaret it is. So we have our livestock farm available. So I guess let's free up 1 worker somewhere. River planks, our hunting camp is pretty important. I guess let's just do... Even timber is a little bit low. What are these guys doing? Flattening ground. Flattening ground? I have never seen that before. Margaret, where are you? Oh, I see. You are named after a cow. Or maybe they named the cow after you. That's quite unfortunate. But she is... Okay, I guess they're just working on that, so that's fine. I guess let's free up 1 worker on our deep mine. And then we can get them on our livestock farm. I like that. We already have a ton of cows. Look at that. Honestly, that's probably even enough. Like 5. There's only room for 14. Let's just stop with that. We don't need to spend any unnecessary money. I would maybe like to get like a little pasture space here as well. I'm gonna need it eventually anyway. Let's maybe just take a little path through here, and then I could maybe, well, might as well actually carve it out here. And then I can go back. Something like that. Nice little pasture in there, look good. Let's go here, boom and boom. Let's get that completed. No major rush on that, but we're definitely going to need the space. And then maybe 1 more worker on here might be kind of nice. We got a lot of stuff to sell. Okay, these should be done in no time. We are in August. Do not let me forget about harvest season again. Oh, I'm so dumb. Can't believe I forgot that. Wouldn't have mattered, honestly. that drought killed us. But this year we have a nice ripe harvest. So I'm very excited about that. Honestly, not even that great. What the heck? 16? What's up with that? Got lots of oats, lots of barley, which is nice. Did I ever buy... Oh, I do have my tavern. So I'm actually going to need to get a brewery. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So let's maybe get a malt house. It'd be nice if I could fit it in there, but I guess I could probably just put it in here, I guess. Where do I want to fit this thing? Can't really put it a whole lot of spaces. Let's just do that, I guess. That should be fine. And then we'll just put it right off the back of that. So we have our malt house. I will need a brewery, and then that should be excellent. Having these oats is very important for our animals. I might have to actually get some animal feed ahead of time, but since harvest season is right around the corner, instead of... So you have our animal feed, and that gets threshed from oats. So you need, yeah, field oats. They thresh it here, I think, and then they take the oats and make animal feed out of it. So that is how you do that. I had to figure that out because usually you would do all that here for like grain into flour and stuff, but they actually do animal feed at the livestock farm. So that is quite nice. We only have 5 anyway, so that's fine. August 23rd. September is almost here. We still have a lot of stuff to build, but honestly, this is going to be really good passive food for us. Let's see, we got 4 months of food. Lots of pork. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. We're getting a lot of like chicken and pork. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, with chickens, we have a ton of eggs, which we bought, I'm pretty sure, which is fine. And then, yeah, you get chicken from that, obviously. You wouldn't get chicken from cows. Okay, it is August 28th. 29th now, so I need to get as many workers on here as I can. I think what we'll do is just start with the logging industry. Drain them. I think we should have lots of fuel, so there's no issues there. So that should give us 8 right there, so that's perfect. And then we can start... Let's maybe honestly start with like this. And kind of these fields. And then I kind of just... The reason I do this is it's a little broken right now. You have to actually designate where they go. Otherwise, they'll like start here, do a little bit, jump to this field, and it's an absolute nightmare. So you kind of have to do it a little bit manually. So it is harvest season. We finally got this one. We also have some raiders coming in, which are coming for us. This could not be worse timing. Let's just take care of these guys as fast as we can. Actually, let's maybe disband this unit. I think 1 should be just fine. Let's try our best to keep the blood out of the fields. That would not be good. Come on, men. Gather together. Gather to me. Perfect. Let's line them up right there. That should be enough. How many guys do we got here? Just 2 units? Oh yeah, we'll be able to beat these guys for sure. So they are rushing and they are ready to defend whatever comes at us. So let's go shield wall. Here they come. This is actually perfect because we'll get some influence. Not as much as I would liked, but we got 1 unit coming in. Here we go. Got a nice little bandit attack here. Watch the epicness unfold in this early morning. Oh, we even got some rain coming down. I'm just picturing the Battle of Helm's Deep right now. Not quite that in this case, but I mean, we can dream, right? I need to watch that again. Let me know in the comments when the last time you watched Lord of the Rings was. If you have any like traditions, do you watch it around Christmas time? I don't even know what we really do. I just kind of watch it whenever it's been a really long time and I've forgotten what Frodo looks like. Beautiful. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Okay, so that shouldn't take too much longer. I might push forward a little bit, be a little bit more aggressive. Oh man, this game is just so epic. Like, we're at the bottom of this giant mountain. Just fighting some brigands. That's what life's all about. It's not about the good times. It's not about family. It's all about fighting brigands at the bottom of a mountain. Family's pretty important. Anything else, not as important as this. This is beautiful. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. It's still September, so honestly we should get these guys dealt with as fast as we can because we need extra workers on our fields. And a lot of them are these guys, so we definitely got to take these guys out. This couldn't have come at a worse time, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, finally took them out. Let's disband them, get them back to work. A lot of them are farmers. So I definitely need to get them working again. Oh, that was terrible timing. You know what I could do? I might actually get another farmhouse built. I could probably have it just like right here maybe. Because I do kind of just need extra hands potentially. So that would help. And then we're kind of just working on everything else. Let's get all those oats done. Okay, beautiful. We got all that completed. And now they're just going to work on everything else. There's our rye. So honestly, I really need to get like these ones done. Okay, there we go. That's set to high. Let's set these back to medium now. And then we can continue on and do everything else. Okay, perfect. What else can we do? Some of these are being built still. Just takes a little bit of time there. I guess we could set... We'll just do that at the end. We'll just reset all those. See, look, this guy, let's follow this guy. He's working a little bit here. And now he'll go to this field. Like, what? He just did a little bit there, now he's doing some of this. It's just a complete nightmare. Okay, let's work on this. They should be able to get all of it done, but if we just like, yeah, we just need to focus here. Everybody has... I don't know what they got going on, but it's not good, whatever it is. And then they'll kind of just continue to get everything. That's not too bad. I think we should be able to get it all done, which is nice. We'll set that to high now. Okay, we actually did pretty good. That was a nice little harvest. Now we're done. Look at that. So let's actually set all of these again. This one, I guess let's do rye. This one, I guess oats, whatever is the higher number. Let's do some barley over here. And we'll do rye there. I do need to start getting some barley. Let's do that. This one's 97% already. And then this one, let's do barley. Should have lots of barley and Mr. Rye there. I think that should be pretty good. And then we can start working on all that. I might even get a couple of oxen kind of helping them out. And I need to get a couple more of those. Order another ox. Hey, we're finally getting some food, which is very nice. Oh my gosh, malt house. Now where is my bread maker? Oh, I never even got anybody on there. Are you kidding me? I have all this flour. Let's get somebody on there really quick so we can start making some bread. Can't believe I forgot about that. Well, we need to collect all that, so they should be able to get all that done. Well, I may end up getting another house upgraded here. Honestly, I may as well just do that anyway, because I do need to get a brewery going. This is kind of a problem. They just kind of updated it, so I think it needs a little bit more work. These guys are doing like nothing. Like, what are they even... I feel like they're no faster than having just one unassigned family building all this stuff. Like, I don't even know what these guys are doing. This guy's a builder, Balthazar, and he is just going for a little walk, I guess. Now he's flattening this. Kind of just preparing some stuff. I gotta say, they're no faster than anybody else at building. They're supposed to be 50% faster, so I don't really know what's going on there. but that's fine, I guess. Are they working on some fields? Beautiful. Winter is approaching. Let's maybe check on this unit. They're struggling to get some swords, I think. What's going on here? Oh, shoot. I think I messed that up. So where is that's our mining pit for iron. Yeah, we're completely out of iron, and I'm pretty sure we made it all into tools. Oh no. Yeah, we have our smithy. I'm such an idiot. So yeah, honestly, we have enough money, at least now. I could maybe send them some weapons. Oh man, I feel like an idiot. Well, we have enough money anyway, so we should be able to get a lot more roof tiles. So let's definitely load up our clay furnace. I could probably even get one a little closer than that. So let's get another clay furnace next to our storehouse, which is over here. I think I could probably put this in here. And then maybe zigzag a little path in here. Something like that. Let's get that built. Then I can start making some more right next to our storehouse, which is perfect. That should go pretty quickly. And then yeah, if we could start selling a bunch more roof tiles, that'd be nice. I am gonna have to order some swords, which is really good for my other region actually, because they are selling them. So this should bump up the price for them. I don't really care what they're paying. But yeah, the tariffs is gone up a little bit. So yeah, we'll have to get some swords, unfortunately. We have enough war bows, which is nice. Yeah, and then that should be good enough to get that going. Oh, looks like our retinue unit has arrived. So honestly, let's start taxing these guys. Actually, I don't know. Where is it? Right here? Let's just do like a 10% tax, just so we can get a little bit more. And then I will also tax these guys if they have a manor. I don't see one. Got a fisherman's hut in there. Where the heck is their manor? It's like way up here or something. Yeah, they got one here. Let's do a 20% tax here. That should be good enough. Forager hut in the middle of nowhere. Oh, never mind, the wild berries. I thought that was like a forester's hut. Okay, well that's fine. Let's go back to our little humble abode here. It is November. We got all that harvested, which is amazing. Let's check out the damage. So we got some oats. We got some wheat, lots of barley. So I definitely need to get, where's our malt house? We need to get that thing done. And we need to get this done. We need to get these houses done. Come on, guys. They're taking forever. Okay, let's focus on that for a little bit. Still collecting some stuff. And then hopefully be able to get all that done. I don't know if they will be able to, honestly. Okay, so we actually did pretty good. We're coming to the end of November. Again, they were kind of glitched, bouncing back and forth, so they weren't able to get everything done. But they did pretty good, honestly. They're seeding this right now. I don't think they'll get that done even. But that's not awful. We'll need them to kind of thresh all of this. I might even just keep them all on there. Unless they all kind of just do other things. Crafting. Yeah, I think they should be able to get that done pretty quickly. So let's see how fast they'll be able to fly through that. But yeah, we did get lots of barley, which is nice. So I need my malt house done. They're still not building. Maybe let's just get another worker on here or something. I don't know what's going on with this. Seasonal, yeah, whatever. I don't think that really affects much. But yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get all that done. And then what I can do is get a couple people on our windmill now that we have some grain, and then we can start making some bread again. Okay, that's officially done, and now they are making some oats. So that should be quite nice as well. We'll get that completed quickly. I think there's a lot of people just standing around doing nothing, so let's just free up a few workers. Let's get our logging camp back up and running. Our woodcutter's lodge as well as our charcoal kiln. And now we're out of people. So hopefully we can get this done. Get a little bit of oats. Should have a little bit of animal feed pretty soon. Oh gosh, we're actually losing cows. Because I'm pretty sure they're just dying of not having enough food. I wish there was some kind of metric for like how much food you have left for cows. Or your animals. Yeah, there we go. We should have some animal feed. Yeah, it's definitely not good. I could maybe order some more. There we go. We're officially done that. Let's take them off of there. And I might just order some more of these guys. And get back up to 10. I think that'd be good. There we have some animal feed finally. I thought before you could maybe just feed them oats, but yeah, apparently not. You gotta get actual animal feed. Okay, well, are we finally done these? Looks like we are. So let's demolish that, as well as that, and let's turn this into a blacksmith and a brewery. They are taking Gopsberg, which is none of our concern. That's up here. So they're gonna take this region. I might just kind of let them. That doesn't bother me too much. We have a ton of money, which is nice. And also a little bit more influence might be nice. I might go over here and just do a little taxi tax maybe. Or a tithe, sorry. Let's do like a 10% tithe just to get the last little bit of influence that we need. And that should be excellent. Now that we have a little bit of money, I think what we'll do is just buy some of these guys. And that's a full unit. I don't think I will worry about really upgrading them. And then over here we could get a few as well. Just to give us a little bit more. That leaves us with 300. I think that's decent. Should be able to get some of that. And then I might get... How are we doing for spears and shields? I think let's get one more unit of spearmen. Then we can put them here. Kesselek, perfect. And then that's actually pretty strong. So now we're basically just missing recruits, which is totally fine. Hopefully more people will move into our nice little town. And now that we're gonna get, I guess, okay, our malt house is done. Who else could we free up here? We got 49 timber. That's actually a decent amount. Let's maybe just free up one worker there. Let's get somebody on our malt house quickly. Oh gosh, that's actually gonna... Okay, there we go. And then we have one available. Let's get one back on there. Firewood, yeah, I guess we do still need some more of that, but I could probably just free up a one more worker there too. And we should be able to get some, what do you want to call it? Ale. Let's see, do we have an ale yet? No ale yet. Hopefully we can get that built. And then we gotta actually make sure they make ale. Yeah, let's get somebody on our tavern. Let's actually maybe upgrade that. Let's do a little bit of an overstock. Upgrade that really quick. And this should be ready to go any second. What the heck? Are these our rabbits? No wonder they're not hunting any of them. Half of them are stuck on our granary. I guess they are very eager to be butchered, I guess. They're just giving themselves to us. Okay, we have some raiders incoming. I don't... Oh, I see. Okay, so they're going to go for that. They're going to kill them. I'm kind of jealous, I'm not going to lie. They're going to get that influence. Let's go back over here. Where are we? Oh, I guess we could free up this worker too. And get them maybe on a granary even. We have a ton of food. Look at this. It's actually beautiful. Got some oats, and then they'll make some animal feed, so that should help. We finally have enough to feed them. They are going to take Gopsberg. So if they're ever going to build this, that would be quite nice. Let's make some ale. Gotta actually select that now, and then let's go here. And you can make some swords. Let's free up one worker from here. And we keep one available to upgrade some of this stuff. See, look at this. Like, what's taking them so long? Who knows? Okay, this is finally done. We're finally able to make some ale now. And then we should be able to make even more weapons. What should I do? Should I get them making like tools and swords? I don't know. We definitely don't need to. But yeah, we have a lot of iron slabs. I could maybe get one more worker on there. We are kind of at that point where we just need a little bit more iron. So let's maybe get another worker on there really quick. Actually, another family just moved in, so let's do that. That should be helpful. Are there any other lots that we can get some stuff on? I think we pretty much filled them all. Nothing here. Oh, this one could be vegetables. That's actually a nice little lot. And we got a beautiful little town. Let's take a look at this thing. Nice little look in the past. Everything that we built. This looks looking pretty sweet. I think we should have enough influence pretty soon here, and then we can attack a region. And take the final one. Take the fight to them. You know, do some good work. So yeah, I think we have some bread. Yeah, we actually have a lot of bread, so that's perfect. We have a lot of food now. What else do we have left? We got some malt. We're basically just waiting to make all that into malt. We even have some herbs we could sell, but I'm just going to keep them. I'm not worried about it. And yeah, we are doing pretty good here. Got some animal feed, got some ale. Finally got this upgraded. Not finally, we only just started it, but that's good. And what the heck, let's upgrade some more houses. I might as well, we have enough timber. Make people even happier, and we have the ale supply now, which is even better. Actually, take a look at this thing. Where's our brewery? This is so cool. So mead you can make out of honey. So if you had apiaries, you can get honey and make some mead. So there's just more options for drinks, which is kind of cool. You also have some cider from apples, which takes 4 apples to make 1 jug of cider, which is kind of crazy. So just lots of different kind of avenues to take to get some ale to then make your level 2 people happier. That's kind of just nice. And I may even be able to upgrade some houses to level 3. Potentially. What do we? Requires not met. I can do this one. This one can be cabbages. That's perfect. That'll at least keep them busy upgrading all that stuff. Now, I'm actually curious. Okay, we got some stuff there. Construction yard, what are you doing right now? Flattening ground. So yeah, they're kind of just flattening ground and walking the ox cart there. So hopefully be able to upgrade some of these pretty quick. I may just keep one family available for doing that. Oh, we also need to get this thing done, because this is actually pretty close to maximum capacity now. I wonder if I could use one more worker on our farm. We finally have that done. That gives us about 12. I don't know how that works. That might be about the same size. This looks a little bit bigger, but it is close. And yeah, we can just leave one available for building some houses. That'll be nice. Okay, we're slowly building up some of these houses. All is going decently, making some weapons. How did I not see that? If I was able to upgrade that, but that's fine. We have one more family we can put somewhere. Honestly, I might just leave them unassigned. They're better builders than these guys anyway. Oh gosh, like, is this the problem? Maybe it's they're just transporting this guy and just not building anything. I don't really know. But either way, I'm gonna need something done with it. We got our smithy. I could maybe get another worker on our malt house, maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. We need literally 100 more influence until we can take the final region. Still kind of waiting for some weapons for some reason. Is there a reason why? We should be importing some. Did I not buy the trade route? What's going on with that? Import sidearms. Oh, I never even... Oh, I'm such an idiot. There we go. Now they'll be able to get some. Actually, let's order like 100, just to make sure we get a ton of them. There we go. We can import those. And then we should finally be able to get some soldiers here. Still don't have 2,000. Interesting. Okay, well, hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more with that. I will need some more berries, so I guess we'll just free somebody up. Let's just do our logging camp worker. That should be fine. Okay, we got one on there. That's perfect. Then we can finally get some berries. Yeah, we're doing pretty good otherwise. We only have 1 ale. Yeah, honestly, more malt would be nice, and then we can turn it all into ale a little bit faster. And we're finally seeing a lower number of our iron slabs, which we still have lots of. I could get like 5 more blacksmiths probably. In fact, why not? Let's do it. Oh, I need more planks. Oh gosh, why do I need more planks? Let's get somebody on our saw pit. Maybe you. And then we can do that a little bit quicker. Let's see. Yeah, they just like don't even collect the timber anymore. They just chop it all down and leave it on the side of the mountain. Whatever, I guess. I could maybe get some people in our fields. Let's maybe do that. We have plenty of firewood, so let's just free up these guys and get some people on our fields to get that done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we officially have enough influence to take a region and tons of money. Let's take a look at our mercenaries. Oh, baby. That couldn't be any better. Let's hire these guys. I'll leave these guys for them to take if they want. And where are we going? We're going up here. We could maybe take those if we want, but we are attacking this region. So let's just line up. Am I missing? I'm definitely missing one. What happened? What? I've never seen that before. Okay, let's just get all our guys here. We can just line up there, I guess. I'm definitely missing a unit. I don't know why. But let's get these guys ready to fight as well. As well as, okay, we finally have those, so that's perfect. And then we can get everybody available for a nice little surprise attack. So let's do that. Make sure we're not running. It looks like all these guys are running. Maybe if the game added some quality of life improvements, like instead of having to select all of these individually and holding control, if you could just hold shift and just do boop and then select all of them, it might be kind of cool. Unless there is a way, let me know in the comments if you know a way. That would save me a lot of time, but not a lot of time. At the end of the world. Are these guys just walking? Perfect. I love seeing these guys like march through here. That's so cool. Soldiers going to war, saying goodbye to their families. That's so sad. Are you kidding me? Most of these guys would probably even die on the way there. Look at this mountain. You kidding me? I would die halfway up this thing. Just for no good reason. Okay, well, we're getting there a little bit closer, and then we can take this region. It'd be beautiful. I still don't know what happened to my last unit there. Unless he's like hiding or something. So we have soldiers coming from far and wide, ready to take the region. We've done pretty good in this whole playthrough. We started from nothing, and we are about to take the final region, or the final, I guess not technically final region, but final town. It'd be kind of cool if they started building in other towns, but that is not in the game yet. Oh. I think this is our hidden archer unit. Okay, it's not completely gone. But they are there. But we have a nice little cinematic here before we take the final region. That's so sick. Absolutely love that. And let's set claims to these guys. Here we go. Let's set claims. Make sure we're on the right one. Click on that one. Click on that one again. Beautiful. And let's see if we can win this. Let's maybe get a tighter formation. I don't know why these guys are over here. Oh, it's just glitched. That's why. So let's put all our spearmen in front. Let's put them right up here. And then we can put our swordsmen kind of behind them. Like so. And then our archers, we can just have them in the back as well. So that should be pretty good. Gauntlet has been thrown. Where's our battlefield? Seems to be over here. So we'll have to mosey our way over there. I guess we might as well just do that. Here we go. Let's maybe get these guys running. Make it look a little bit cooler. Honestly, let's just attack these guys. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Charge, men. Take them out. Shouldn't be too bad. They only have one unit, I think. So far. Only one unit so far. So let's definitely take our archers and all these guys into the circle. They have a unit of archers over here, so I may take them out. Spread our guys out as much as we can. Don't need them all clumped up. There we go. Oh, that's so epic. Like, I can't wait until you can just, like, attack this place, start burning their town to the ground. Like, it's just so cool. Like, right now it's so cool, but you can't, like, light anything on fire. I just want to see that. If the brigands can do it, why can't we? That's what I say. Yeah, we're taking out these archers. They're still taking some point-blank shots. Look at this guy take his arrow out of his quiver. That's so cool. It's so realistic looking. Okay, they got their swords out now, and they are ready for a fight. Beautiful. So they shouldn't last too long. These guys managed to get on the other side of us somehow. Maybe flank them here. Yeah, right now we got our archers here. Looks like the fight is in the circle or over here now. It's moved a little bit. So we should be able to take these guys out. Yeah, they can. I mean, if you have a bow in your hand, you might as well use it. Even though you're in hand-to-hand combat. Go Legolas style on them. That's what I would do. That's what I would pretend to do. Epic. Love the smokestacks rising out of the charcoal kiln. It's so epic. So these guys shouldn't last too much longer, I would imagine. We got them nicely surrounded. Our archers killing them. I don't know if I want our archers to necessarily fire on them. I don't know who these guys are, but let's attack them. Beautiful. Love seeing these guys march through the town. That's so cool. Nice little fight happening in the background. The retinue unit is so cool. Like, look at these guys. That's so epic. They're marching like orcs. If I can find the video, I'll maybe try and put it in there. I doubt I will be able to, but oh gosh. Like when they kind of just look back and forth while they're marching. That's what I'm picturing. Get in there, man. You're taking forever. There we go. Retinue has entered the chat. Get in there. Hope we can get some good kills. They only have 6 guys left there, and then these guys are basically spent. That should be it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Is that victory? Come on, give me a victory. They are fighting till the last man. They got basically nothing left. Maybe a couple of guys. They're cheering. Is that a victory? Do we have victory? This church looks so cool. That should be it. Is that not it? Peace declared. That is officially a victory, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. We've risen to prosperity. We have prospered, taking all of the opponents out. And we've officially won. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want more of this, 500 likes to keep this going. Obviously, this is my favorite game, so I'm just going to keep it going. Did they build a little town in here? What the heck? I didn't know they were smart enough to do that. That actually looks amazing. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.